Jack Elam was more than just an actor. He was a symbol of resilience, versatility, and raw talent in American cinema, particularly in the Western genre. Born on November 13, 1920, in the small mining town of Miami, Arizona, William Scott, Jack Elam came into a world where life was often tough, and opportunities were few. Miami, Arizona, at the time, was a rough-and-tumble place, where the local copper mines provided most of the employment. Growing up in this environment, Elam experienced the kind of hard realities that would later inform many of the rugged characters he portrayed on screen. From an early age, Elam's life was shaped by a series of events that could have easily derailed the dreams of a lesser man. One such pivotal moment occurred when he was a boy. During a childhood scuffle, another boy accidentally struck Elam in the left eye with a pencil, an injury that resulted in permanent damage. The eye became misaligned, giving Elam a wandering, off-kilter gaze that many would have considered a severe handicap, especially for someone contemplating a future in the visual medium of film and television. But Elam was not one to be defeated by circumstances. Instead, he embraced this unique aspect of his appearance, which would later become his trademark and contribute to his status as one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood. Before he ever set foot on a film set, Jack Elam's life took a rather unexpected turn. As a young man, he worked as an accountant in a Hollywood studio, far removed from the world of acting. In this role, he handled the finances and accounts of productions, gaining an insider's view of the film industry without ever stepping in front of the camera. It was a stable, if unremarkable, career path. But destiny had something different in store for Elam. His distinctive appearance and sharp wit caught the attention of those around him, and it wasn't long before he was encouraged to try his hand at acting. Elam's entry into the world of acting was gradual but inevitable. He began with small, often uncredited roles in films where he was frequently cast as the villain or the shady character lurking in the shadows. These early roles capitalized on his unusual looks. His crooked eye gave him a menacing, unpredictable air that made him perfect for playing outlaws, gangsters, and other nefarious characters. In the 1950s and 1960s, Elam's career began to take off as he became a staple in westerns, both in film and on television. He portrayed a wide range of bad guys, from ruthless gunslingers to scheming henchmen, each performance marked by a unique blend of menace and charisma. One of Elam's most iconic early roles came in the 1969 classic, Once Upon a Time in the West, directed by Sergio Leone. In the film's famous opening sequence, Elam plays one of the three gunmen waiting at a desolate train station. With minimal dialogue, Elam's performance relies heavily on his physical presence and facial expressions, particularly his eyes, which convey a world of threat and anticipation. This scene has since become one of the most celebrated in the history of Western cinema, cementing Elam's reputation as a master of his craft. Despite his success in playing villains, Elam was not content to be pigeonholed. He demonstrated his versatility as an actor in the 1969 comedy, Support Your Local Sheriff, where he played Dr. Nicholas Van Helsing, a bumbling yet endearing character who provided much of the film's humor. This role showcased Elam's comedic timing and his ability to play against type, endearing him to audiences who had previously known him only as a bad guy. Elam's performance in this film proved that he was not just a character actor, but a true performer capable of handling a wide range of roles with equal skill. Throughout his long and storied career, Jack Elam appeared in over 200 films and television shows, working with some of the biggest names in Hollywood. His filmography includes classics like High Noon, Gunfight at the OK Corral, and Rio Lobo, among many others. Elam's characters were often defined by their rough edges, their moral ambiguity, and their unpredictable nature, traits that Elam brought to life with a combination of intensity and subtlety. He had a gift for making even the smallest roles memorable, imbuing each character with a depth that belied their often limited screen time. In his later years, as the Western genre began to decline, Elam faced new challenges. The roles he had once been famous for were becoming scarce, and the film industry was changing. Despite these shifts, Elam remained a beloved figure in Hollywood. He continued to work, taking on roles in television series and films whenever possible. Even as his health began to decline, he suffered from heart problems, including congestive heart failure. Elam never fully stepped away from the industry he loved. He continued to act until the very end, a testament to his passion for his craft. Jack Elam passed away on October 20, 2003, in Ashland, Oregon, at the age of 82. His death marked the end of an era for many fans of the Western genre. However, his legacy lives on. Elam left behind a body of work that continues to be celebrated by fans and film historians alike. His performances, particularly in westerns, are still admired for their complexity, their intensity, and their sheer entertainment value. Elam's career is a story of resilience and triumph over adversity. Despite the challenges he faced, both personally and professionally, he carved out a niche for himself in Hollywood, becoming one of the most memorable character actors of his time. His ability to turn what could have been a debilitating injury into a defining feature of his on-screen persona is a testament to his strength of character and his talent as an actor. Today, Jack Elam is remembered not only for the roles he played but for the indelible mark he left on the film industry, a legacy that continues to inspire actors and filmmakers alike.